Oh, hello folks and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. It's Sunday afternoon. It took me 2 weeks to upload that video I uploaded yesterday. For some reason YouTube just didn't seem to want to cooperate, and to be honest, I've not felt like filming a video over the last couple of weeks. You know when you just don't feel it? There's no point making a video if you don't want to do it. So that's the way I look at it. So this morning the clocks went back, so I got up, went to the car boot sale, went around a few charity shops, and I have done a bit of footage, and I'm going to put that all together in like a hunting video, and I'll probably edit that together and put it out some point this week. So I'll keep the stuff that I picked up there for that video because I've already filmed a outro of my car, but I'm going to show you what things I've been doing and what things I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. Before I do that, I've actually been watching quite a bit of movies over the last couple of weeks. Mainly on Amazon, mainly on Netflix. Why did I do it on my Amazon Netflix? Mainly because it's convenient, but my internet's been terrible and sometimes it's just better just shove it in the disc. And that's why I like to have them, one reason anyway. But last night, I thought, I'm really going to watch a horror one, and there's one that I really want to watch, and it's been on my shelf and I bought it about 18 months ago and I've still not watched it yet. And everybody says it's a really, really good film, but I just hadn't got around to it yet. To be fair, there's probably, I'd say 50% of my Blu-rays that I haven't watched. Now that's a big amount. So I think I'm going to spend a bit more time watching over the next couple of months. But I have watched, to say, about 10 movies in the last week or so, and I'll run through which ones when they are in another video. But I'll just explain the one I watched last night, and I put it on about 11:30. After the football was on, I thought I'd have a wee watch of that, and I put on Train to Busan, Train to Busan, and it's been sitting on my shelf for a long time, and somebody said it's the best, it says best horror movie since 28 Days Later, and I'll be honest with you, I have to agree. That was a real action-packed journey in Train to Busan. You never get a chance to catch your breath. There's very short lulls in the action, and my wife was going to sleep about 11:30 because she'd just been in for her work on a 12-hour shift, and she was lying there, and I put this on, and but an hour into it, I could hear her going, oh. So she'd been watching the movie the whole way through. Actually, she was on one couch, I was on the other one. So that's going to look good on my video. Right, so she was watching it, and the dogs decided they wanted to get up and go to the bathroom at like 1 o'clock, an hour and a half into the movie. I said, "You want me to pause it?" And she goes, "Yes." So she really enjoyed this one as well, and I can see why. And the thing about it is, even though it's subtitled, they're easy subtitles. There are no big long sentences all the time. What I mean by that is it just seems to flow. And do you think this is a 2-hour zombie movie? You don't think that when you're watching it. You've also got a real investment in the characters, each and every one of them, and I thought this was thoroughly entertaining. Well worth its rating. So yeah, absolutely great movie. I won't go into too depth about it. I might do a review on it, but if you are looking for a zombie movie, you haven't seen that one yet, check it out. So that was the one I watched. So I did get 10 for £1 in the charity shop the other week there, and I'll show you what I got in those first of all, and then I'll show you my Blu-rays. So I thought this was good for the Frozen Planet, the complete series. I always like a wee bit of documentary with David Attenborough. How can you beat it? And for 10p, I thought, would I like to upload this to Blu-ray? Of course I would, and maybe at one point I will. But for now, picked up the 3 DVD set, BBC Earth. Didn't actually check the discs, so that's all we can see. Rookie mistake as usual. But you know, when you're paying 10p for them, I wasn't really particularly fussed if I lost 10p. I lost 10p, but there you go. No, they're absolutely perfect. Let's have a look at this last one. Couple of wee scratches, but I'm sure they'll be fine. So there you go, Frozen Planet, the complete series. So I picked that up. I also picked up Steven Seagal in Today You Die. I don't know what this. I don't know. This looks like he's in his younger days here. So when was this movie? 2005. So that's 15 years ago. So is that towards the end of his career when he's pumping out rubbish? Oh, I did watch another one of his the other day, Fire Down Below. I enjoyed that too. Whoever set him up is definitely going down. Yeah. So again, I bet to see Steven Seagal for 10p. And I picked up another one, Steven Seagal and Kill Switch. 92 minutes. When was this one made? 2008. He doesn't look too old in these ones, so maybe. Or is it just Photoshop that he doesn't look like that? There you go. So a bit of Steven Seagal action. And I picked up this Western classic with Kirk Douglas, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Anna Margaret. The Cactus Jack. Never heard of that. But what a cast that is. So again, so I think I did check this disc and it was pretty minty fresh. It was, yeah. Look. So there you go. From the director of Smokey and the Bandit and Cannibal Run. So is it? I'm presuming it's a comedy. That's Cactus Jack. See, you do sometimes get some decent movies in £10 for a pound. You really do. And then we picked up the original Cape Fear with Robert Mitchum. And the remake with Robert De Niro. I've not really seen this one, but I have seen this one, and this is an absolute classic. He's an absolute evil character. You really believe it. Robert De Niro's an absolute evil character in this one. I like the bit where I always remember the bit in it where he comes up and he's in the car and he's going to I think what the lawyer's name is, and I can't remember, but he goes up. He goes. The average man puts on £1 for every year of his life. I dropped one in prison. Is that what he says? I think that's what he says. And that always stuck with me. And I think he's right. You put on £1 for every year of your life. Well, in general, but try to reverse that at the moment. There you go. And somebody had obviously had great taste in movies, or the older. And I picked up this one here, which was James Cagney and Bette Davis and The Bride That Came. COD, Cash on Delivery. Bit of James Cagney from 1941. And James Cagney again, and Sheeran and Pat O'Brien in Torrid Zone. Again, another movie from the 1940s. Just because they're in black and white doesn't mean they'll not be any good. But will I ever actually get around to watching these? I hope so. And there's plenty of movies in my collection that are just there in case I do want to watch them, and those ones, like Train to Busan, that sat there for 18 months, but I did eventually watch it, and that's what's good about having a collection. And I picked up The Dark Knight Rises, and I actually picked it up because I wanted the disc, because I'm making a combination one, and my Dark Knight Rises wasn't that great, and this one was in minty fresh condition. It's also got a digital code in it, and I've got that digital code already, so if it works, give it a go. I don't know if you can see that alright. So that one was just for a combination. So that was the 10 for a pound I got in. I'm doing pretty well with my 10 for a pound DVDs. I'm not doing too bad at all. And that was my DVD pickups for the last couple of weeks, so another 10. I'm not slowing down on the old DVDs, am I? But there you go, and I'll show you my Blu-ray pickups. Let's start. We'll just go for the top. Oh yeah, picked up Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. I always enjoyed this movie, and you always wonder, right? If he pulled up and he was in a rusty car, no Lamborghini, and the story would have gone. But it's a good story. I do enjoy it, and they both get what they're looking for. He's a sad guy. He might have a lot of money, but he's lonely and he's hurt. And she's got no money, and she's down in her life, and people are taking, I don't say taking advantage, but they're not giving her credit for who she is, and they work together well. So it's a guilty, I don't want to say guilty pleasure of mine, but I do really like this movie, along with Notting Hill and a couple other ones. So there you go. So I've had this one, and I actually had £3 gift card, £3.50 gift card from Amazon, because they sent me a couple of things that I'll show you in a minute, and they weren't the right things, so they gave me that back. So I used that, and I picked that up for £5.99. So I paid like what, £2.50 because of my credit. So there you go. So I picked up Pretty Woman. These are the two I picked up. Now, I picked up at World's End and Dead Man's Chest, and I bought them off Amazon because they were £2.35 and £2.85, but they were advertised with the new Disney slips, and I just bought, where is it? Oh, On Stranger Tides with a nice Disney slip, and I wanted them to match, and I was like, this slip cover's the end of the world. No, but I didn't actually want them without the slip covers. So and I said, listen, I said, listen, I didn't want them without the slip covers, and they went, we'll just keep them and we'll give you a refund. So they did, but I've still got the movies, but obviously I'd prefer them with the slip covers on there. So I'm still looking for Curse of the Black Pearl, and I did actually see Salazar's Revenge in Poundland today, and it was £2, and I was like, I could probably see that in CX cheaper, and I left it. I should have just picked it up. I should have just got it, and then I would only needed the Curse of the Black Pearl to complete my Pirates of the Caribbean. So there you go. I did actually watch Curse of the Black Pearl on Disney Plus the other day, but it was buffering. Really, really bad internet here at the moment. That's the other thing with streaming. If you've not got good internet, then there you go. And I watched it, and really, really enjoyed the movie The Curse of the Black Pearl. I can remember watching the second and third one and being disappointed, but I can't remember anything about them. So I was going to watch them on Disney Plus as well, or I could crack open the Blu-rays. I probably will. It's probably easier, and the sound on the streaming as well is terrible compared to absolutely terrible compared to the physical discs. I know you wouldn't be watching this channel anyway if you didn't like physical media, so there you go. I'm preaching to the converted, shall we say. And what else did I pick up? Oh, the classic. I'm going to watch that very soon, and that is The Fly. I was actually looking for The Fly 2 as well, but you can only get on a German import, and it was like £15. So The Fly's a classic, but wait, that's an absolute classic. Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis, really, really good film. So I got that for £6, I think it was on Amazon. It's still £6 on Amazon right now, so worth purchasing. And The Fly 2, as I was saying, that's the one with Eric Stoltz, and you can only get that on Blu-ray and not in this country. And I've seen a German one for $14.99. I would really like to. I think The Fly 2 is almost as good as The Fly. It's still a good film. So there you go. And I picked up these two in Poundland when I was in the other day, and that was Cars 3 because I didn't have it. And I just seen one when I slept today, so I should have just waited. And Emily Blunt and Mary Poppins Returns. Never seen these two, still not opened them yet, but they're in my collection now. I'm talking too fast about these movies, aren't I? I think I need a drink of water. Oh. And I just spilled it down me. Great. Oh yeah. So I've also been looking at all the TV series I've not completed lately. Like I've got Boardwalk Empire season 1 to 3 on Blu-ray, Heroes 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, but not 3 and 4. The Walking Dead, had seasons 1 to 4, and I'm not completed it. I've got Fallen Skies 1 to 3, no 4 and 5. I've got The Last Ship 1 to 3, no 4 and 5. So I really need to start completing them. And in that vein, I had seasons 1 to 4 of The Walking Dead, and I've seen some of The Walking Dead ones in the CX. So I picked up season 5, Walking Dead, season 6, and season 7. They did have season 8 there as well and season 9, but the prices on them started to go up to like £16 and £22, or was it? I think the next one might have been 8 again. Oh, no, it was definitely, it was an 8, or I would have got it. Might have been 12 or something like that, and then 18. So I might just wait another year or so, and they'll probably be down in price as well. But that's probably why I haven't completed the other ones, because the higher series seem to be the ones that cost a lot. Like I've got Big Bang Theory series 1 to 6 on Blu-ray, but the higher ones seem to be cost a bit more. So I will get that. That's one box set. I'm going to get the full box set, season 1 to 12, or season 1 to 11 and season 12. And in that vein, I had seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Game of Thrones, and I seen this in the CEX, and I thought this was a bargain. Season 1 to 6 on Blu-ray for £25, completing the box set. So you only need season 7 and 8 to complete it. So I thought £25. I've got seasons 1 to 3. I can trade them in, get a fiver back or so, and that'll get me right up to speed. Apart from a couple of seasons of the Game of Thrones, and it's a nice set like that. Yeah. So happy with that. I have watched Game of Thrones up to like season 5, I think, maybe 4, season 4, season 5. But I'll wait till I've got 7 and 8 to watch it all the way through. And that's another thing. I like to watch them in a play. I've seen Fallen Skies all the way to season 5. I've seen The Last Ship season 1 to 3. Still trying to complete Sliders. I really want to complete Sliders, but it's really difficult. And some of the prices are so prohibitive. Even on DVD, Sliders is huge price. So that is my pickups. How much money have I spent? 25, 8, 14, 22. That's 47. 4, 6, 60, 20, about £20 in money, or £21 in money, and about 47 in vouchers. And bearing in mind, I probably traded in stuff to get half, usually double my money. So I probably spent about £50 in the last 2 weeks. That's quite a lot to spend on movies in this current climate. In there, but you've got to keep yourself occupied. You've got to have yourself a hobby. And I enjoy this one, so that's why I do it. I was going to just say that next month, I think I'm going to, because it's coming up to Christmas, I think I'm going to try and stick to a budget from the 1st of November. Well, maybe not the 1st of November, because I get paid on the 28th of the month. Don't know if you need that information, but there you go. The 28th of the month, and I think I'll do it for the 28th to the 28th, and I'll just try to stick within a £50 budget. Could I do that for the whole of November, £50? Maybe I'll try that, and on £50, buy stuff, trade them in, and see how I can do that. That might be a challenge for myself. So I'll consider that, and that's, what's that, £10 a week? Yeah, I think I'll try and do a £50 challenge from the 28th to the 28th, and see how I get on. That's not much a week. So if you run out of money, you might struggle. But let's see how I do. So thanks for watching once again, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I am going to put another movie hunt video together. Please let me know if you like the movie hunts, because I say if you're just happy doing it this way, or if you like the movie hunts, it's quite a good thing to do. And I will catch you next time. Well, thanks, guys. Goodbye.